The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes his completion is enough to give the punt team some space. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but, David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's on target and complete. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
It's complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough space. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Holds and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richmond.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Booker. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Harrington. Spins away from one. All the way in for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The give on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that right receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. A designed run for the quarterback. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Handoff from the gun. There he goes. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. Makes a grab deep. It's a running all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's sacked. He'll lose moves a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Working the middle, it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. So now it's second and long. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete on the right side. The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. And this one is perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Harrington.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clapp.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. Somebody catch it, big fella.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Ready to try the point after. And And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. At the 35, he's got room. Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The kick is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quick completion to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The play action fake. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Caught near the sideline. It's Moore. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Harrington. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Now the play fake. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Let's it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Pulls it, fired, complete.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richmond. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now a spread offense and tempo and air raid. We're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Moore. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Booker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. That's caught. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. On the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. bring up the field goal. They're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll sneak it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Got his man on the right. Got some room into the goal line. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Ross. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Snags it quickly on the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got a man, it's Ross. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The short hands, it's Morris. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. On first down from the 13-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. He's got it. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Finding open areas. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Hit as he throws. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Last chance coming up. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.